Welcome to Tarnished Deathmatch, Season 6, Division 10. We have UnknownPlayer, the clown tournament host, playing with the Melee, which is quite clowny of a Civ choice, and it is Be Easy with a Civ that should have a good matchup here, I believe. The Teutons in the yellow. Not the best color for ETK.
No, yeah. What do you want it for Teutonic Knights? It's like red or
Purple.
gray.
Purple is
Nah, purple. Okay, I'll give you that one. Purple. I dislike purple so much that I've removed it from my game. I've altered the color in my game to remove purple, so I won't speak
really?
on that. Yeah.
What's so bad about purple? I think purple are the best ETKs and then red are the next best ones.
I can see them being all right for Teutonic Knights. Yeah, I see the vision for that one unit in particular. Look at this. UnknownPlayer really wants those shorefish after all. Going for the shorefish TC.
It saves the will, but now the pattern comes back around and be close when he gets the snipe. I like that he's making helps before he's making the elephants. I like that by UnknownPlayer, but he needs to actually produce a bit more. The Teuton Paladin rush is caught out here. But 3 will kills is a good start for Be Easy with the no treadmill Civ. Obviously, Melee can't really rush. All the units are a bit slow, but very cheap elephants, so can make a lot. Is aiming to make a lot out of one stable though. Needs to queue the other ones. Also, house problems in both bases.
Yeah, Twitch is purple. That's why I'm saying it on Otter's stream, so that they don't nuke my channel for dissing their color.
Hey, Warpath. This is a Rector life. We just cast a live set. Now we're casting a bit more of Division 10. Scorpions coming in. Scorpions should be pretty good against the armorless Melee elephants. Not if they walk straight into them, though. Repairs! Repairs! He's repairing the Scorpion!
That's crazy.
What? Castle went up. I guess it delayed enough. There's also nice quick ones on the villagers, so that's good for Be Easy. Here are the yellow Teutonic Knights. It's really not a great color. I'm playing yellow, but I don't like it as an ETK color.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, the push is happening, but attacking the base of this Teuton castle is maybe not ideal.
Yeah, also Otter just shooting at UnknownPlayer's own units. He skewed a lot of trebuchets from one castle. Be Easy looking for map control with the paladins, trying to secure the gold side. UnknownPlayer is just going to the gold on the wood side with a forward castle. And a bit for shorefish.
I don't know if you even need to expand very much if you're UnknownPlayer here. You can't beat the Teutons long term with the Melee, right? So it kind of has to be all in, I think.
I mean, I kind of fail to see how the Melee win it. I mean, maybe 200 elephants, some Scorps behind. 100 elephants, I suppose. He doesn't really have anything to kill Halberdiers with, also just his own Halberdiers, I guess, for the Paladin start. Well, gets a good fight against the Scorps there, gets into them. Some Siege Rangers would, I think, also help Be Easy, but I guess against Melee you can only go Scorps, but the Scorp positioning isn't great, so the elephants take a good fight for UnknownPlayer. He stops the castle with the Onager.
They're very close.
Yeah, all the siege is thinking it's a ram for Be Easy.
Castle will fall forward for Be Easy, and well, both of them will actually.
Both of them might. It's on a hill and it's being repaired by 6 villagers. I don't think this castle for UnknownPlayer falls. Those 6 villagers should be out repairing one trap, and the trap goes down for Be Easy. UnknownPlayer keeps the castle. Siege Rangers are getting some shots in though. And Be Easy has the map control.
And UnknownPlayer has no gold left.
Yeah, all his gold wills are repairing.
Trebs. What is it with this map and trebuchets?
Yeah, he had a 20 trap again,
right? Like 20 trebuchets.
Who was that again? Somebody threw by making 20 trebuchets on this, right? On high level. Was it Major KD? I think it was KD, right?
Can't
20
remember,
traps, so it was
remember
Div
what
1
game it
actually.
was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was KD was favorite. KD was in good spot, but he made 20 traps.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Well,
Traps trying to counter the Siege Onagers. Siege Onagers counter the traps as well. And I think this is looking good for BEZ. UnknownPlayer actually has more villagers and stuff. But also spending a lot more. In ETK, probably win against melee battle elephants.
Yeah, probably. I was gonna say the trash militia line is not gonna do well against the Teutonic Knights, but probably the elephants don't either.
Yeah, nothing really is. Instead of like ARB edition for melee would be helpful, or like squads. But it's just PvC, and I just feel like the Teuton army might be too strong here. BEZ also expanding everywhere. A lot of TCs on the wood, has double TC on the gold side. The castle in the middle there, the favorite castle on Fez. And
great paladin
melee are just not really strong enough versus. Oh yeah, killing the shorefish villagers as well there at the back on the mill.
Now the TC on the far left, and I think we've just reached the point where melee have no good answers anymore. I think it does need to be like ARB something. But then you run into like SO
Help
issues,
off
right?
PvC, I guess, but that's not a strong comp. It's
no
the RM comp for melee. It's not good in DM.
It needed to be all in elephants ASAP, which kind of happened, but just didn't happen fast enough, which might just be a, Fez, you kind of start pretty far apart, so it's tough to hit that timing sometimes.
No, yeah, you get to mass your elephant death boy, but you really need to hit the timing with it, because the map's so big.
That being said, the numbers are still quite even. Military is still an advantage for UnknownPlayer numbers-wise.
It's a lot of two-handed swordsmen without food, though. He will get this castle. Will he beat the paladin? He needs a lot of units to beat that one paladin.
The paladin is soloing. There we go.
Push back in the north for BEZ, though.
UnknownPlayer's going to get a little push going in the south. Maybe. It's just one trip here, though, but the elephants are here. BEZ also has the water, which maybe would have been the other thing that the melee could have fought for. Not that it matters hugely on Fez, but it does help a little bit.
And Gainsave taking out Castle and TC in the north, where BEZ is staging his push. UnknownPlayer now looking for the gold side more and more. It loses one trebuchet, but it's bringing over some bombard cannons. But it's a Teuton castle.
Malay Cavalier. I don't know if I've ever seen that unit before.
Siege Onagers takes some good shots against the bombard cannons. All three bombard cannons fall to the SO, but 3 trebuchets are coming. Those are worth more. And UnknownPlayer does have some army here in the south.
Yep, he's lost his position in the north, but does still have castles in the base. Quite a lot of trebs for BEZ if he starts to push in the middle again.
That's your Shorefish Eco.
He loses this position.
Both actually have Shorefish Eco.
True. Kind of. Yeah, in the middle as well. You're right.
Easy set 200 pop. UnknownPlayer only at 132, but both are pushing a position. UnknownPlayer pushing the gold side and BEZ just pushing through the middle. Melee Cavalier trying to snipe something. Don't really get it though. UnknownPlayer needs to get his traps with his push. Oh, he's going back now, trying to defend his base. I think he won't, which is why I don't like the decision. But I don't know what to do anyway.
It's just Halb here in the middle for BEZ, right? There's no more Knights or Paladin.
Or
So maybe this
electronic
actually
knights?
can get cleared up a little bit. Here come the paladin.
Teuton infantry is stronger though, right? The helps are better than the other helps.
Well,
I mean, I guess the trash
yeah.
to end it be okay, but
I was hoping maybe the infantry could snipe the siege rather than taking the fight against the Halb, but that's tough to micro.
Castle insta-lost for VVC, for BEZ though.
Nice.
One trap, casually delink that, but traps exposed for UnknownPlayer. And more paladin raids coming in.
Yeah, this is the other issue with the elephants, right? They aren't really viable as a defensive unit to stop your siege from getting sniped and stuff.
Yeah, too slow for that. All the trebuchet is getting sniped. And BEZ is still pushing in the middle. Stables falling. UnknownPlayer does have some eco, 90 villagers at least. BEZ is basically fully boomed and also has a rest thread already. Could use a bit more on food maybe, but eco is kind of in the place where it wants to be.
He does clear up the siege here. Couple good shots by the SO at the start of this engagement in the middle, but the elephants outlast.
Yeah, stabilizing for BEZ. Stabilizing for UnknownPlayer. Some elephants get shot, but even more traps will get cleared. It's good value for this Cavalier Elephant comp duo. They get all the traps.
Absolutely, all the traps go down. That's really nice. I'm still not sure what the long-term plan can be here for the melee, but it's been a good fight for UnknownPlayer.
Certainly. And it was a pretty late pick on the melee, right? But Teuton's was the last pick for BEZ as well, and a counter,
Yeah.
so that isn't too good for UnknownPlayer. That's just a help raid. Was that house deleted?
I didn't see.
No more trebuchets in queue for BEZ. Kind of needs to remake the trebuchets if he wants to push again. Also, I feel like a bit too many helps maybe. I think you could go full ETK here maybe with your push.
Yeah, he still has
good
tons
enough
of
against the
gold
elephants.
control, right? He lost that one position, but there's still so much gold down here for him to
No.
take that probably doesn't need to worry about saving it too much. Maybe just straight paladin is fine, I don't know. There's not many helps for UnknownPlayer
Yeah.
anymore either.
Help raids on the Shorefish eco of UnknownPlayer. He has added some farms as well. Eco was kind of looking alright for UnknownPlayer, but he's losing a few more villagers, and the next push is getting built up. Now traps in production. Some SO, some help, some paladin again. I guess we're just sticking of what worked so far. Scorpion sieging a town center in the south.
More
Wait a little bit for more
two-handed
traps.
swordsmen.
Forward castles would also be nice for BEZ, right? If we could make a forward castle around these siege workshops, that would go a long way.
Yeah, UnknownPlayer hasn't had trebs in a long time, so I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, true, he tried the castle and it got sniped, but now he could.
I guess BEZ can afford to take his time, right? He's not on the time crunch like UnknownPlayer is.
Making another castle in the south, which I don't like because it's not on the gold. I mean, just go one hill forward and you protect the gold there. Paladin's killing a town center with a lot of villagers in it. Repairs!
More trebs went down, this time to the two-handed swordsmen. And we'll see the micro here. Can the Scorpions save these for...
I think
maybe
they can. No, they're going away. They can't. They're failing.
Oh, jeez.
One two-handed swordsman with 5 HP is killing a trebuchet.
UnknownPlayer loses about 20 villagers on that gold in the south while this is happening, though.
Yeah, it's 70 pop, but at least he killed the trebuchet. No, two-handed swordsman against 5 halberdiers. No, it gets dogged.
Monks. We're going monks versus the Teutons.
Well, he is a monk and close map player who loves monks.
Yeah, true.
But he has to call the GG, as his
Okay, there
castle
we
in the
go.
north got sniped by bombard cannons as well. Kind of want to do a little rewind on that. One villager starts it, poof. Insta snipe. Water control mattering here. Be easy should have picked water maps.
There you go. Well, that was a rough opening to the series for UnknownPlayer. Both just like the Civ matchup in general was rough.
Yep.
But like I said, he did play quite well. I don't think I would have done that well with this Civ. He held on longer than I would have for sure. So.
A lot more res collected for Be Easy, more than double of what the Malay got. And we shall return to the drafts.
Very low Civ picks on both sides.
Next map is Aftermath. Slavs versus Koreans?
I'm gonna say, oh boy. I have no idea. Maybe this is where I sneak. Nah, probably the Byzantines don't get chosen, right? I'm gonna say Khmer and yeah, probably Slav. Although maybe try to sneak a Spanish, or is this an Aztec map? Where are the Aztecs possibly going? They must go somewhere, right? You don't draft the Aztecs 4th overall to not pick them.
Maybe UnknownPlayer would have just played them if he was winning this style.
Maybe. It's a flex Civ, what you're saying.
He just loves Aztecs and monks. He's been trying to play monks with Aztecs somewhere. But I'm sticking to my Slav Korean. And let's see. It is. Well, you had the right feeling. We might see some elephants converted.
True, actually, this could maybe be the best possible Civ matchup for the Aztecs.
And I mean, first low, maybe you can Eagle Rush a bit. And then I want to see 50 monks converting all the Khmer elephants. Oh Lord, I'm excited for this one. I'm at 1 second.
I'm at 2.
I'm at 2 as well now. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see the God tier Civ in action. UnknownPlayer on the Aztecs. Be Easy on the Khmer. Stables right away. I would like a Cavalier opening out of the Khmer here simply to defend the Eagle start. And
I honestly
one Cavalier
not. I think the Aztecs have a decent shot here, right? If you go like SO, I mean, not having Halb is rough, but like just micro really well with the SO and it won't matter.
Hey, UnknownPlayer. No spoilers. As it is Pikemen start and Eagles behind that and 2 Rex not cute. No, we're kind of forfeiting our rush. Daggers, yeah, UnknownPlayer now with the Eagle production. Rex being added for the Khmer. Elephant production is out though. No Cavalier, only the one to deny the first Eagle.
Halberdier versus the Aztecs. Interesting.
Be Easy? What? Your opponent doesn't have cavalry!
I know sometimes just having Halb out in front can be good anyway, but I don't know about this one.
No, you don't make Halbs against Meso, and obviously the two-headed swordsmen are also not really an option for Khmer. No last armor on them either. Here come the elephants rush though. Kill one villager. Castle takes good care. think now the Eagle production is a bit late for UnknownPlayer. I think now he actually does need the pikemen. Or, well, I guess the champs have a bonus there too. I think pikemen are still better against elephants though, right? And where's the siege?
Yeah,
okay, well, siege workshops are there.
Castle complete. One of them at least.
Where are the villagers?
Let's see.
Back. Elephants are trickling in, but they are being annoying. Some eagles rushing forward now for UnknownPlayer. Could maybe find those wills on the gold. Will do so. So some eco damage being done by the Aztecs finally. 2-2 will kills. And ESO are being produced. Jaguar Warrior SO can be good against Khmer, I think. We're adding their own onagers.
I think so too. As long as you get good shots in. If you miss your shots and suddenly you're overwhelmed by elephants, it's a disaster. But yeah, I don't know about the champions. I think you just stick on eagles if you're going to go that route. Oh, if you don't want to do the pikemen.
Eagles are very heavy on gold. I think you just play pikes.
True.
A few eagles to rush and then pikes into Jag is what I would probably do. There's no monasteries, by the way, so we're not really getting our monk dream versus Khmer here. UnknownPlayer sent a little army forward.
Heavy on gold. There are some ballista elephants coming out now. I think those are the prime monk targets. Or even just converting onagers would not be terrible.
Why didn't you convert the bell elephants? I mean, they're at the front, right? You're not going to convert anything in the back line.
Well, I think the Khmer... Do Khmer get... what's it called? They don't get heresy.
Yeah, obviously not. Only
yeah,
melee.
Maybe then, yeah.
Alright, UnknownPlayer has control of both the trade workshops. I'm not sure that's gonna matter too much, as the elephant mass is in place for VEZ. 55 battle elephants with onagers and scorps behind, and it's so hard to stop them without halberdiers. The siege workshop's also a bit exposed for UnknownPlayer. Yeah. I think this elephant rush is just going through. No monks to convert them. Pikemen are taking okay fights now. VEZ's already out of gold. Maybe UnknownPlayer can like stabilize here and then take a while for the next push. Does kill the first wave. Now there's ballista elephants mixed in, so that will help against the infantry.
I love that VEZ waited for this push until there were at least maybe a couple more trebs could be good too, but didn't just send the elephants in without the siege, right? So even if this push does slowly get whittled down, already two or three castles are down, production buildings will be down. It's so much damage.
Some Jaguar Warrior raids in the north. But yeah, I love that he waited for 4 traps. 4 traps is pretty good for a push.
Yeah,
4 or 5 is the ideal number. And UnknownPlayer stops it for now, but the traps will roll forward again. The ballista elephants are helping out a lot against the infantry here. Maybe some more of them or some scores would be nice. So Jaguar Warriors might snipe the traps.
That'd be nice.
So, at least sniping 3.
Gotta get that last one. It actually matters a lot. I don't think he's gonna get it.
UnknownPlayer does need to mass some army. This is too little. He needs to wait for siege onagers to take an engagement here. Without siege onagers, there's simply nothing that can deal with the ballista elephants.
Yep. Well, maybe.
VEZ also so confidently firing at the further back castle. Now he fired one shot at the front one and instantly loses the trap, so should have kept firing at the one behind.
Alright, well, now what for UnknownPlayer? Did survive that push, but I don't know how long we're going to stay alive for. VEZ is going to take control over the trade workshops again.
I was about to say VEZ doing what every elephant player does, ignoring the map features, but he got one now.
Why do you need map features when you can just camp elephants underneath your opponent's base in the castles, the TCs?
That's usually what UnknownPlayer did, right? But VZ just picked all the elephant sims away from him. Preparation striking hard here. Even a relic heist for VZ. The pikeman is trying to donk it. The champion will deal with the monk. So relic steal not completed. But VZ already got 2 relics. So he wants to take them away from the Aztecs. It is a civ with relic bonus after all. Cedron just now out again. So maybe UnknownPlayer can stop this push.
Yeah, you do have to be a little careful, just in the back of your mind as the Khmer here, that you aren't losing everything constantly, right? They don't have great options besides these elephants. So if you can't replace them, it's going to be an issue. And food eco is not super strong yet for BEZ.
Yeah, at least Khmer will help with the food eco a little bit. But UnknownPlayer is also kind of starting to set up his economy, and a bit surprised he stabilized so well after that push. Is he taking a bit too much time here with his follow-up, even though he still has a decent army? Gold always an issue in Deathmatch? Very often, yeah. And hi Sam. Happy New Year. Now Mars going to the left, under the siege workshop's a bit dangerous. Siege ram being at it? I think the SO was fine.
I mean, it tanks ballista elephant shots pretty well, but...
Where's the infantry? The infantry's on the back! The elephants are killing all the SO! No, the jaguars! The jaguars are all main gold!
That was really nice from BEZ. Those were nice snipes.
I like that the left side trade workshop is still UnknownPlayers, even though BEZ's placing Rex next to it.
The classic.
Now the infantry is in front of the siege, so should go better for UnknownPlayer. Made it to a population lead for UnknownPlayer. I mean, Aztecs are just so strong. Can come back from everything. No, the ram was about to ram the ballista elephants. It actually gets bonus damage. It would have been solid. But I guess the onagers are there now, so this is a good engagement regardless. No battle elephants any longer for BEZ to protect those ballista elephants. They had some fantastic SO shots. The onagers will get lost, but there was certainly value. And UnknownPlayer getting to push back in the middle a bit. Is this game turning?
It kind of is. Military is only these ballista elephants, and they're running away. They're going home. We do need... I mean, I guess the rams can push. I was going to say we need some trebs now, but...
Sending rams to the southern castle. UnknownPlayer wants the trade workshops. Here's Akiro. Happy New Year. We are starting with Deathmatch already. And UnknownPlayer gets a little infantry raid here. Let's see if he can kill the castle. He won't be able to, right? One siege ram won't work. Still holding the left side trade route, which is hilarious. Nice resource trigger for him. But won't get the right one right away. But that's some really good raids, right? The easiest 70 villagers for an expensive civ. I'm telling you, man, Aztecs. Never underestimate the Aztecs.
I think it was a really good pick. I don't know if UnknownPlayer predicted the Khmer here, but I think they match up quite well against them.
Trade workshop might finally switch hands here. The ballista elephants should beat these, but loses the trap. So once again, UnknownPlayer with the trap snipe, and for the first time this game, BEZ owns both trade workshops. Will that make up for his only 70 villager economy? Stay tuned. I like that UnknownPlayer is farming on both sides, so it makes it a bit harder to fully raid his farms. And UnknownPlayer says he was expecting Slavs. Yeah, I mean, that's also something you can try. You thought Slavs? Wait, didn't you have Slavs?
I don't.
You yourself have Slavs. That makes no sense. I mean, Slaps would be great against Khmer as well. Aztecs is a bit lower investment, but I guess he picked it quite early. We have a Legend Monastery for UnknownPlayer, at least wanting to get the one relic. In a spot where it needs to protect anyways. I would like to see a castle for the monastery and the farms there on the left. He had a pop lead, but now UnknownPlayer is very passive, so allowing Be Easy to fix his eco. I think there was a window when Be Easy was at 70 vills, but UnknownPlayer let it slip a bit here.
Yeah, I think still, like, the food economy from the Khmer is so crazy. If you can just spam Hussar to snipe Siege, your Ballista Elephants still kill everything else, right? That the Aztecs can make.
Yeah.
So I think...
Hussar would be nice, yeah. Hussar Ballista Elephants is usually the comp with Ballista Elephants.
Yeah.
There's no Hussar yet. It's full Ballista Elephants, which can still be countered by Siege Onagers.
Rams.
Which are coming, and the Rams are in the middle. Alright, only... Ballista Elephants won't really stop that. The one Onager is doing some work. On the left side, the Onagers are looking to defend the only Ballista Elephants. This could be two good fights for UnknownPlayer again. Rams are a bit indecisive there as the Siege Onagers flatten everything on the left. Some Helvetiers. I mean, if they get in, they could potentially do something against the SO, but they don't get in. So good enough there. And some infantry around there as well. UnknownPlayer will defend on the left. Will lose his Rams though, because some battle elephants got added. I'm pretty sure Be Easy is looking at the middle, while UnknownPlayer is looking at the left side.
Oof, that's so rough. That's a lot of Ballista Elephants.
A lot of value being lost, but the monastery is killed.
Good fight now in the middle for Be Easy at least. The Rams are gone.
Yeah, Battle Elephant front line was key here. Will the castle survive? I think it should, but the units aren't really targeting the trap, so it might fall.
I think it is gonna fall. I don't think the siege can get in there in time. That's nice. Also, I don't... Did you say this already? Did Functional Tryhard got the trade workshop again in the north somehow?
No, I didn't. Now Siege Onagers in the middle. Alright. UnknownPlayer killing all the Onagers. And there will be more dead Ballista Elephants. Stoned Messiahs. Hope you're having a very chill New Year's Day.
Double elephant weird Khmer comp. I think it made sense initially, but yeah, I think we got to get off the battle elephants and start making Hussar. They're just too slow, right? They can't really get in on the siege very easily. I mean,
either you go battle elephant Scorp usually, or you go Ballista Elephant Hussar. I think those are two most regular comps. And yeah, Ballista Elephant Hussar I think would have been better. Would be the best comp in this setup. And Be Easy's out of gold, right? He burned through a lot of gold with his full elephant commitment. And I don't see gold for him to take anywhere. UnknownPlayer the same, which is terrible for the Khmer either. There's one gold in the south and one gold in the middle of the map still. Should probably be focus areas. Oh, Stone Messiahs is UnknownPlayer's teammate from a previous tournament. Do you have another name I might know you under? That castle is protecting a gold. I kind of missed that gold. But it won't be protecting it very well, because traps are on it already. Here come the Hussar. You have been heard. But they are just running into the infantry.
Yeah, sneaky stables on the left. They could find massive raiding value over here, but they're just being passed into the middle. And it's looking really good for UnknownPlayer.
Castle being Siege Onager down. In theory, if Be Easy could delay until UnknownPlayer is out of gold, it should still be a winning game for the Khmer, because no Hussar or Aztecs. Everything costing gold besides pikes and skirms.
Yeah. 4 relic.
It's another great fight, like the infantry getting into the Ballista Elephants. There's no gold units anymore on the field for Be Easy, kind of, and a forward castle for UnknownPlayer. The Aztecs on the comeback route, let's go!
Great castle. I do think UnknownPlayer needs to find maybe one more gold. I don't know if he can win this game off 3k. But maybe he can. This push
Sniping
is
all
crazy.
the traps of Be Easy as well. Trade workshop still for Be Easy. A lot of side builds for Be Easy. I love this. He's always doing that so well. Stables on the right side, stables on the left side, ram push on the left side. Be Easy playing mobility, ram side pushes now. He's also sneaking the relic. Oh, it's middle versus side now, and I think I like Be Easy side play.
Can't believe he's getting that relic. That's so good.
Snipes
This is
the
the issue
town
with the Aztecs,
center.
right? They don't have the mobility. They can't play sides. So I love the switch for Be Easy also.
Yeah, I mean, only with the Eagles, and those can't be afforded anymore. And yeah, those are making this a lot better. Mobility-wise for the Khmer, ram push on the left will now be dealt with. What's cooking on the right? Traps and Hussar, it looks like. And in the middle, UnknownPlayer's push is stalled out, so... it was a good game for the Aztecs, but I'm feeling it's turning the easy way.
It was a great pushback, great hold by UnknownPlayer at the beginning, and then a great pushback off of it. But yeah, I think it's over now. The Hussar raids are going to be non-stop. He can deal with it on the left, but it's coming in on the right. He's losing his castle position in the middle. It's just too much for the Aztecs to do all at once.
2 HP Trebuchet sieging the middle castle. So snipe was attempted but not successful. UnknownPlayer clears the left, but the raids on the right are finding value. 80 villagers now for UnknownPlayer. Easy was at 70 for a moment. UnknownPlayer didn't punish him for it. Still had a good hold and took some amazing fights against the Ballista Elephants. But having Hussar is kind of nice on such an open map now after the siege part of the game is gone.
Yeah, and the Hussar rolling in the middle. They're going to snipe most of the siege here. I think that's probably a GG moment, honestly, if this stuff gets cleared up for UnknownPlayer. I don't know what's left
can his
after
trap
this.
hit? Come on, hit. It's hitting, but the repairs are in. It hit a villager, I think. Oh, the Siege Ranger. Siege Ranger kills the trap. One of them? No, it doesn't. 2 traps are firing. Aztec Castle is notoriously shit.
He must be on this hill, I guess. He's only partially on it, but he's survived a lot of damage, this guy.
Yeah, I think it might count. There we go. Finally, the trap is down, but one is still firing. Hussar now joining up in the middle. More Hussar raids to the south. UnknownPlayer's population dropping quickly.
Yeah, 50 villagers now. No res in the bank, except gold, ironically. Still getting raided to death on the right-hand side. Doesn't matter how many castles are over there, the Hussar just dive in.
So nobody cares about repairing traps in DM? Be easy, just repair the trap. It's also Division 10, so we're not expecting those to do everything perfectly here.
Easy repaired a scorpion earlier. I'm sure he can repair a trap.
Yeah, true. He repaired a scorpion even, which is really bad in DM. I mean, there's a lot going on, so it's very hard. It's harder to repair traps certainly than in RM because there's more action. But I mean, it was just done, right?
Switch for Be Easy.
Relic is
Full
denied.
skirm. Is that what we're
Skirmish
doing
switch
up
for
here?
Be Easy?
Is that what's happening in the north?
I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess
it can't be hand
skirms.
cannons, right?
No, they don't have hand cannons, do they? Can I have hand cannons? I never knew.
Yeah, they do, but there's not much gold left for them.
EM games went up 17% in 2025. How do you know the stats? Is that an actual statistic?
What does that mean? Went up.
I mean, it could mean that there were 17% more DM games in 2025 than 2024. But I'm not sure. I would be surprised if UnknownPlayer has access to that data, because that's usually data Microsoft keeps for himself. But apparently he's hacked the Bill Gates PC, and so he knows. That's nice. I mean, steady growth.
What if he just watches all the time and manually records every DM game that happens?
There is too many DM games to do that. If you actually look at like ranked and unranked, there's almost always like 6 to 8 games going on. So unless he has that Hermione clock thing, it would be hard.
Yeah. True. Imagine spending your I'm forgetting what that thing was called. Time Turner. Imagine spending that on just watching every single deathmatch game that ever happens on ladder.
Yeah, imagine.
Okay, why is UnknownPlayer in this game still? That's my next question.
Because Be Easy doesn't have 5 relics yet.
True, he lost the one on the left because he didn't bring it home. He just brought it to his little side base.
Actually, you can check.
Getting the big
just
push
check
going.
your insights at random times. Happy Leaf stats. Okay. Where can we check them out? Can you send me a link on Discord? Maybe we can check those stats out after the set. Well, it was for skirmishers. We have 15 skirms on the field for Be Easy.
Nice.
Still some Jaguar Warriors.
Yeah, they're not going to do so well against the... well, they clear up the Scorpions at least, but the Bliss Elephants are going to be difficult. There we go. Okay.
And UnknownPlayer caused the GG. It was a good fight back by the Aztecs. But in the end...
It was. That was a great game. That was an amazing game for UnknownPlayer. Again, not a good Civ matchup late, but I think did everything right early on to exploit some advantages the Aztecs have there. But just couldn't
besides the rush, I would like to see a bit more of a rush.
Yeah, it's true.
But in the mid game, he played really well with the Piker, so I think mid game was like his strongest phase. That's when he kind of came back. And then the end game was really nice, played by Be Easy with the side raids.
Yeah, noticing when to start doing the side raids, exactly. Was kind of getting killed on the one push, but as soon as those Hussars started coming in from the sides, everything fell apart.
So that means Be Easy is leading 2-0 with a win by the Khmer over the God Tier Civ. Sad times.
Poor Aztecs, they'll find a win. You think the Aztecs will win in this tournament once?
Jade, it was always a long game though. Right? The other Aztec game was Jade was Warpath, no? Or were there more? And yes, they're definitely getting a win.
I need to be right back. I'll just be gone for 30 seconds.
Alright, so we will have to guess for Outcrop without Lucky Charms. I said it already though, right? I'm predicting the Bengali mirror on Outcrop. I think I kind of decided on that already. Which is why I can't fill time as well, but I'm not going to change my prediction. What do you guys think though? Like everybody besides UnknownPlayer and Be Easy, obviously. What are your Civ expectations for Outcrop? As Fest went to... What color was Be Easy? Yellow, I think, right? Then Easy won his home map in... No, he won Aftermath. Aye, sacrilegious statements in chat by Sam. Steve Ween. But Aztecs aren't that bad against Khmer. I mean, you have Piker, so. think it's kind of an alright matchup and can go both ways. I'm expecting a Civ win for the Bengalis though here over the other Bengalis. We're going to outcrop. Just waiting for Lucky Combs to come back to tell me his Civ prediction.
You said outcrop, right?
I said outcrop.
Did you already predict Bengali Mirror?
Yes.
Darn. I will then say Bengalis for BZ, and maybe UnknownPlayer tries to counter with Flav.
That would be reasonable. Let's see what it is. And it's always something different. And technically, I think I'm more right than you, because I'm the only one who predicted Bengalis for UnknownPlayer.
Darn it.
It is the easy attempting the counter pick with the Koreans, though.
Is that a counter pick? I guess it kind of is.
Rocket cards. Well,
yeah,
good rocket cards are quite nice against masses of units, and that's what Bengalis will throw at you. So I don't mind Koreans that much here, but let's see. I mean, the push of Bengalis is still scary, especially at like the level where there isn't that much experience in play here.
Yeah.
I mean, BZ is very experienced. He's also, like Brazilian, has played a lot in the past and recently come back, so it's more rust than inexperience on that side. But I think in a lower division, like Bengalis are a lot easier to play, so should be a close one.
Yes, they are. Absolutely. I am at 1 second.
I was at 1, and then I went to 2 expecting you at 2. But I'm at 1. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Outcrop. Be easy with the Koreans in the north. UnknownPlayer with 5 villagers starting. Bengalis in the south. And I love that he's doing a Rex first for the Hussar. And then onto his Elephantus buildings in stables. And potentially also some rangers. Only stables for now. Would like to see the villagers being spread out. Flycup, not really sure where to go. Have it is in production. Probably have it is in production for the Koreans as well, because you need to master them for the inevitable elephant onslaught.
Yeah, the easy thing about playing the Koreans here is you know what units you're making, right? Halb, rocket carts, and Trebs, or bombard cannons, I guess. Maybe some war wagons at some point. They could soak a lot of elephant archer fire, but mainly it's going to be the rocket carts and the Halbs.
Champs? Champs? No! BZ got baited by the one Rex of UnknownPlayer. Don't get baited into making champs here, be easy. You need all the help you can get.
Surely it'll just be these 15, right?
Yeah, but I don't think they had much.
No.
He's not gonna add. No, he's queued another Rex. I like the amount of seed workshops though, and the earliness of the seed workshops. The earliness I like. The amount could be higher, I feel like.
Not producing though. They were down early, but not producing early.
Feels nope, man. It is early castles for UnknownPlayers who wants to play Bengali battle elephants and Rafa, I suppose. Very early TCs. I think we need a bit more production here from the Bengalis to profit from what he can do with Bengalis.
Champions found 2 villager kills on that TC on the right, so there's some value. But here come the elephants. Is there enough here for Be Easy?
It's just hidden from the Civ you have in your draft, Sam. So you can't see your opponent's Civ in lobby. But I think PZ suspected Bengalis being used here. For some reason, people always go elephants on outcrop. See if this castle can hold. The rocket cards are in place now. It's only 3 though, so not the greatest numbers. These battle elephants take less bonus damage by the halberdiers as well. Looks like a decent engagement though. Where are the other elephants? It's kind of looping around the left there. And yeah, I like to see more of a mass up here. It's indeed rather elephant for UnknownPlayer.
Not sure what Ratha are giving you in this composition. They're kind of a meh late imp unit anyway. And then against the Koreans, like...
it's just a backline unit against the helps, I think.
I guess, yeah.
And it's a bit less
Castle
susceptible to die than squads to the rocket cards.
Denied.
And the good part about Ratha is they don't cost food.
True, yeah, that's true. I never consider that highly enough.
Yeah, res balance is super important for DM comps. Because you play around with your starting res, especially for the big early death balls. War Wagon's going to defend that castle, but they're not really defending that castle. The elephants are stronger.
Yeah. War Wagon's not the play against elephants. As on their own anyway. They can soak decent damage, but you need the rocket carts or Halb or something.
Yeah, Halb are coming, Ratha are coming now to help out against the helps. A lot of fighting for the side. It's kind of unusual for an elephant matchup, but it makes sense, right? If UnknownPlayer didn't go for the super early push, and then now that the siege is in place in the middle for BZ, can't really engage there, clears up everything on the right side. He's trying to play mobility with the elephants, and I don't mind that against like heavy siege surface like Koreans. Clears the castle.
Yeah, those two elephants that looped around BZ's base just killed like 10 to 12 villagers up in the north.
Oh yeah, wow.
So actually massive value.
8 will kills on that one alone and 21 eco kitty. Yeah, that's nice. How this army rolling in, but I think the siege is in place there now. Maybe UnknownPlayer should retreat there. Well, not necessarily against the war wagons yet, but the rocket carts should be coming in. They aren't coming in, the rocket carts are running away.
The Halbs are doing good work though anyway. A lot of war wagons going down though.
They clear everything, but at what cost? I think UnknownPlayer is gonna win this fight, but it's gonna be a Pyrrhic victory.
A lot of all the rocket cars are gonna die now too. Man, that was a really good fight. Uphill as well, most of that.
I think resource-wise, it was probably still a good fight for BZ. But let's see, if you can get eco damage from it, it might be worth it for UnknownPlayer. He's getting quite more will kills. I mean, BZ's 30 wills only. UnknownPlayer's at 65. Otter are gonna die now as well. How's the position looking on the left? Castle, TC, UnknownPlayer trying to get into there, but there is kind of protected area and a push ready on the left will be easy. Has been forgotten about, but traps and heavies are in position there. Yeah. Unique unit versus unique unit should be good for the Koreans, I think, right? Ha! He was microing them all.
It should. It should be very good.
He's trying to dodge ballistics with them all.
Yeah, he's trying to. Both players are trying to get these relics early this time. BEC was doing the same thing just across the wood line. But no elephants left for the Bengalis. It's full champion, which I guess theoretically against like Halb, kind of the war wagons is not the worst thing in the world.
UnknownPlayer spending all his gold that he's getting on Ratha instead of on elephants. I think the main unit here is an elephant unit and not a castle unit. Traps are there, but not the army.
Mode here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You do nothing in ranged mode against the war wagons. But alright, that's a lot of onager.
Easy, remember this push on the left takes out UnknownPlayer's castle. UnknownPlayer going to the right a bit. There is another army for VEZ though. It feels like now there's an army for VEZ everywhere. And it was a Pyrrhic victory for UnknownPlayer at the front, losing all his elephants there. And yeah, I didn't mind the Ratha too much as a complementary to the elephants. But without the elephants, they are really not it.
Yeah, losing all three sides now is not a good sign on Outcrop whatsoever. Couple more elephants are added in, but think it's too late now. 50 war wagons on the field, dozen heavy rocket carts.
Oh, he has some wood income now as well to balance what Chad was talking about. Koreans are very wood intensive. No food needed here really. With all those war wagon. Heavy rocket cart compositions. Elephants trying to take a fight, but I think we'll eventually lose that one. Well, champions are actually doing a bit here.
Yeah, the champions aren't a bad addition actually for UnknownPlayer, I don't think.
Oh, that shot! The Ratha turned away into the shot and all go down in one volley. Their wheels sunk. Thinking into the rock terrain, which isn't very realistic, but it's happening. They should be rolling down here. But the physics engine of AoE2 is not good enough for that, as PEZ will gain full control of the left side. And oh, that's PEZ's castle foundation. And on the right side, though, what happened to PEZ's army on the right?
I think it moved
Went
back
to the
into the
middle.
middle here, where they're destroying all these champions.
Well, UnknownPlayer's at least getting to go there. I mean, he still has a lot of wood in the bank. Not sure what the price are, but I don't imagine Koreans have sold. Yeah, he could sell wood and actually make another big elephant army. But he's still making Wrath. Ah! Sell wood, make Phantos. It's also just not enough buildings here for UnknownPlayer. I think 4 stables was just not enough for the big elephant mass you usually get with Bengali sets.
Yeah. Yeah, it was another sort of opening where the elephants just didn't quite get there fast enough, right? Or in high enough numbers. There was only really one moment where there was an actual elephant army near BEZ's base, but it got cleared up pretty quick.
UnknownPlayer's winning the right, but he's losing his base.
Yeah, and he might not win the right much longer. Although, Halbs are taking a pretty good fight against everything.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Halbs are doing that much damage to the war wagons, and the war wagons aren't kiting. But
they are cav archers, I guess, right? Technically.
They are, yeah. There's 2 wagons in the game. One is the siege unit, the other one is a cav archer. Not confusing at all.
Yeah, no, of course not. And they both shoot arrows. Really, the siege unit shoots more arrows than the war wagon does.
No, it shoots bullets.
Does it? The war chariot?
Dragon
Is that
shoots
what we're
bullet.
talking about?
Oh, Water. Oh, I know. I meant a Bohemian unique unit as a wagon. The other one's a chariot. I mean, there's 2 chariot units as well. Ratha and the war chariots. Once more, one is a cav archer, one is a siege unit. So yeah, it would apply there as well. The 2 chariots are also cav archer and siege unit. And yeah, there the siege unit does shoot more arrows. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you meant. There, you're right.
Yeah, we try to keep it simple in Age of Empires.
Yeah, UnknownPlayer defense. The left now. Has some elephants again. Is this like PEZ's taking his foot off the gas a bit again, right? UnknownPlayers. It's not looking groovy, but he's once more kind of clinging on to life, a bit like last game.
Yeah, I think BEZ is playing the map a little bit too much here, maybe. He's really focusing on the sides. I think if he just goes down the middle, he kills UnknownPlayer from here.
BEZ is the most side-loving player in Tarnished DM.
Yes, for sure.
Saw it in the last game too. I really like it. It's such a fun playstyle. And I think it also shows
on melee mode.
Some
get huge value finally.
Stop the castle falling though, and now it's full side control for BEZ soon. When this one castle falls, UnknownPlayer's eco is also running all over the place here. Oh, we made it. Some resource buildings there, but around the TC they're traveling a lot. And yeah, BEZ really wants the sides and the sides only. 2 more castles there under the hill ridge just to lock down the left side.
UnknownPlayer is trying to cling on the right-hand side. Jams a TC up in the corner there. Should never be allowed to remain, but might just be out of sight, out of mind.
No, rocket cards aren't OP, but they're better than than onagers against masses of units. So in this Civ matchup, they are pretty good, especially the more range ones for the Koreans.
Yeah, I think Korean rocket cards specifically are probably a little better than regular onagers. Most rocket cards are not super good though. Oh.
I mean, against units, I would say rocket cards are almost always better than onagers. It's easier to shoot masses of units with them. It's just the problem is that onagers are pretty good against rocket cards. Even regular ones.
Boy, it's gonna be a massacre on the right-hand side.
Warwick's just casually diving the castle as it's going down.
It takes so many castle arrows to kill a war wagon, doesn't even matter.
Oh, with villagers inside, they're doing better. Castles with additional arrows are really strong, actually. Gets underestimated a lot.
Good snipes behind this as well. A couple siege units going down. But there's still a few trebs alive. I think these castles will fall. And BEC just hates the middle, I guess. He's just camping on both sides with military.
Yeah, he kind of has a middle push civ, right? But he really wants to play outcrop the right way and fight for those gold areas to the left and the right.
That's a fun way to do it, right?
I appreciate it. Eotech Chariot, Happy New Year. UnknownPlayer, some army in the middle. Onager, infantry, trap. One trap though, only. His population isn't that bad actually. If he could just mass another elephant army. It's probably too late, but he's 180 pop.
I know his eco is still really good. I mean, he's had the eco lead over BEC for the whole game, basically.
I have 50 farms of Khmer, right? That's the elephant spam territory. But we're spamming Ratha and Champion. And Ratha Champ is not a comp that can deal with Koreans. It needs elephants.
I will say, BEC has lost about half of his war wagon mass over the last 5 to 10 minutes.
UnknownPlayer is trying to play the wood game. UnknownPlayer trying to play the wood game. He's fighting in the middle for the wood control. Waiting for the Koreans to run out of wood. Koreans that run out of wood are dead. They don't have any non-wood units to the good.
Well, BEC's prepared. He's got 10k wood in the bank, so it's going to be a real long game if we're playing for a wood game.
Yeah, I mean, UnknownPlayer doesn't know that, right? Said he was trying to play the wood game, not that it would work.
I see, okay. There's more wood than you think on the sides, though, on these maps, right? They're very spaced apart, but there's actually a fair bit out here. So if you're just
if you have to rely on them, they're really easy, hard to take. But yeah, I guess it's 6k on the outcrop area, which is more than it looks. But 6k wood isn't really that much. You burn wood really quickly when you run out of it. Not that BEC is running out of it. He has 12k. Elephants again! Let's go! And siege elephants even. Which I don't mind here either. Good arrow sponges. But it's not enough elephants. More coming. Army isn't united though. Yeah. Could be a good fight if you attack with everything at the same time.
Yeah, it still might be okay. BEC was not producing anything for a hot minute there. I think it was just enjoying microing units on both sides.
Onagers behind as well. UnknownPlayer pushes back the right side. He's got a sneaky TC as well. I don't know if you saw that, but he's still taking gold in the very north of that outcrop area. That's so sneaky.
Yeah, BEC never found it. Well, he almost can. Holy. The Trebs will find it accidentally as they retreat from the elephants.
Yeah, I see it. But UnknownPlayer pushing. The Onagers behind.
He is mounting a push in the middle, and he's also raiding with Halbs behind. I don't think UnknownPlayer has noticed that yet.
Here's Otter just there. They're just shooting randomly things.
Maybe he did notice. Surely they would be tasked to the front, right? Naturally.
Yeah, he just made new siege workshops there, I think, and forgot them because the gather points weren't set.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened
sense.
there. Well, he's pushing back in the middle. The Elephant Edition doing really well again for UnknownPlayer. On the left side, his sneaky TC has been trapped now. That the traps accidentally stumbled upon it.
Yeah, BZ stopped making Halb, right? Switched almost fully into Champion, which just does not do nearly as good against the Elephants.
The cat is doing great, but it's lazy. Why is that? Why is there a though in there? I think cats are doing especially well if they're lazy, no? I mean, I guess unless there's mice in the house, they need to catch.
Lazy cat.
Trap ramming down a TC on the left.
Yep.
Where are we going?
They're going in. Where are they going?
Now we ram down the
Maybe
market.
they're coming back.
They're trying to go for Vince Knife. They're being hit up in the middle of the farm eco. Let's go. Oh, they're crossed onto the castle.
Needed a great angle on this castle.
Yeah. Traveled from both sides to assert dominance.
Exactly. It's actually working. That's the unfortunate thing for
yeah, UnknownPlayer is toast. I think he had a chance to mass up a big elephant army, but he always went in with like 10, 15, and they didn't work. But imagine there were 50, then they might have done enough work to make it a close game again.
Yeah, it's always tough, right? He's getting pushed on both sides. You feel like you can't keep losing ground forever, so you start taking bad fights before you're ready, and it just spirals down.
Long games here, man, right? Both games.
Yeah, it's true.
Quite back and forth. Always looking kind of good for BEZ, but UnknownPlayer had a lot of fight in him. And I'm happy that he doesn't have more fight to continue after 36 pop. And BEZ gets the... Was that already 3-0?
Yeah. You're forgetting the Aztec game?
No, I forgot Fez.
Oh, okay.
I forgot the Malay game because it was so sad.
Yeah.
920 to 595 KD for VEZ, and that is against the Elephant Civ. Against, I mean, the Warbanks are expensive, but I mean, UnknownPlayer also made quite some expensive units, so that's a very brutal kill death ratio in favor of BEZ. Res collected, almost exactly the same though. Better for UnknownPlayer by 300. So macro god, but micro won the game.
Yeah, that doesn't tell the full story on Res collected either. UnknownPlayer was quite far ahead. It was just because, you know, he was fighting with 50 villagers for the last 5 minutes or so. But didn't matter with that KD. Doesn't matter.
Indeed. Very happy to hear that Sam says DM is fun to watch. And I will be right back, and maybe you can do some cat and dog talk with Secretariat.
Cats are not like dogs. They are ambush predators. True. My parents have the most active hunting cat I've ever seen. He like books it around. They live way out in the country. They're surrounded by fields. He just runs across the fields looking for things to catch. It's crazy. I've never seen that before. Every other cat I've known, they like just sit out in the garden or something, and eventually something thinks they're a statue and they catch it. DM is fun to watch. I think you will find lots of agreement, Sam, with that statement. Okay, game 4. Where are we going next? Runestones. So it should probably be Slavs for UnknownPlayer. What civ do you go here as BEZ? Mongols, I guess. I don't think you can go Bengalis because Slavs feels like such an obvious choice. Byzantines. Surely Byzantines aren't chosen in this entire set, right? At this point. Runestones and Serengeti are our last two maps. Bengalis feel quite good against Spanish and I think Franks. So if you go Mongols here, if you can get the Slavs out of the way, that feels pretty good for you in the last game. Yeah, 5 games per set. And it's a playoff 5. Every game matters. So BZ already won the set, but especially in this division, I think it should be relatively close in the middle. So I think it could end up mattering quite a bit here if UnknownPlayer can get a couple games in at the end.
Alright, I'm back. I heard we're going to Runestones. So... Yep. I'm saying Spanish Mongols.
Spanish Mongols. Okay. I said Slavs Mongols.
Check it out. And yeah, it's playoff 5. You get 1 point per game and 1 point for the set win. So extra point already secured for Be Easy, but we're still playing 4 points. And for advancing or getting relegated through the divisions, we'll take a look at the bracket after. And the Byzantines are getting played.
That's crazy to me. We're not playing Mongols or Bengalis now. That's wild. But
it's very wild, and I'm not sure about it. I mean, yeah, cataphracts against infantry in siege is alright, but Slavs.
Well, the trample damage.
Oh yeah, true. Tech Chariots here. He's happy to see his favorite civilization. I'm at 1 second.
I am at 2 seconds this time.
Would consider maybe playing next season. Same. There's the links. How many seconds? I missed it now.
2.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to Game 4. UnknownPlayer on the Slavs. Maybe the must-win game here. And it is the Byzantines on the other side for Be Easy, starting with 2 stables. So looking to rush a bit here. Maybe with some paladins, maybe with some camels. I think I would like paladins more against Slavs. And UnknownPlayer made a house, but I guess 1 house is optimal. Somebody told me recently, so now I can make racks and get pop space for that with the Slavs. Open to all skill levels, indeed. And you will play against similar skill in your division.
So, what's the game plan here as the Byzantines, then? I have no idea. It's going to have to be...
infantry, cataphract, and some bondages of your own, some bombard cannons, I guess.
Yeah, I guess bombard cannons to snipe the SO, and then hope your cataphracts can just overpower.
You need something against the boyas, though. I think that's the biggest problem. Cataphracts are actually kind of alright against Salvaso, and Byzantine can rush here as well. They have Paladin. It's not the greatest Paladin, but it's better than Celts.
Yeah, 3 dead villagers already, and I think it's going to be 4.
It is 4, and UnknownPlayer shooting some of his own units with the SO. And there might be a 5th there.
Wow.
There is a 5th. Good rush for Be Easy.
You need that for sure. You need every advantage you can get as the Byzantines here. Arbalest is going to be added in now for the Byzantines. That's a tough sell against an SO Civ, but maybe it's I don't know. It'll do well against the infantry, I suppose.
Be running forward a bit. Somehow the Hussar is still alive for UnknownPlayer and fighting, yeah? In the main battle. It kind of looks weird. I mean, you can still join the Discord and everything just to watch, right? If you enjoy watching Deathmatch. So also all the live casts get posted there. Want to see more of this league? That also makes sense, even if you're not quite ready to play Deathmatch yourself yet.
It's a fun community. I've never played a deathmatch game in my life, for the record, but
but you've cast like really probably a 3-digit number of DM games by now.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
And I mean, that's not special for you. You also never play RM, but you casted RM, so
yeah,
99%. I mean, people can look at your link, I guess, if I do the co-caster command and leave a follow, and they would see what your percentages on playing and casting are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start breaking it into point percentages because I do not play this game. I really want to though. I still get the urge every now and then. I'm like, oh, I should start playing.
You played one tournament and got second place, so your quota is still quite good. I'm casting. Maybe ping another Discord mod, Maxi. I won't go there.
Not even... Oh, it's your Discord. Okay, I was gonna say if it's like TDM Discord, that's not even your thing necessarily, right?
I mean, there's also more Discord admins than me on ILO.
Yeah. What if you just really want to buy crypto though?
I don't, but I want to buy overcan shots on the Siege Manager maybe. There's a lot of cataphracts being masked for VEZ, so he has a good army mass up, but UnknownPlayer's pushing in the middle. Expansion is a bit tempered for him. What is this champ raid? We're raiding with 60 champs? Hello, Mr. Zwillow.
I'm curious to see the reaction here. Do you send all the cataphracts back, or do you try for a big push now that all that army's out of position? I guess you have to deal with it.
I think you send it back, yeah. You don't have to send the bombard cans and everything back. They can probably stall out the middle still. And the paladins.
Paladins roll in. This is actually a really good fight for BEZ. Castle's gonna go down. All the trebs are gonna go down.
Yeah, he's clearing all that without any meat shield for UnknownPlayer because he sent everything onto this big champ raid and just taking out monasteries, which I don't think is that consequential. And yeah, here comes the cataphracts being sent back. BEZ playing this perfectly, and oh lord. I mean, BEZ is one of the favorites to win Div 10, and UnknownPlayer did join Division 10 coming from Division 11, so it was always not going to be too easy against the B. But yeah, BEZ is looking strong. Skirm edition. Right now it's working against Habs, I guess.
Why not? Byzantines like their trash. May as well. But now it's full champion Siege Ram. We've got 60 Siege Rams about to be on the field.
What? I was wondering where's Rezar? There are 50 Siege Rams. It's a huge Siege Ram push. I think UnknownPlayer feels a bit outmatched, so he's trying something else. But usually the full Siege Ram play is something for Byzantines. Siege Ram Cataphract is actually a cheese you can do with Byzantines. I didn't expect to see it against them. And it's full champ Siege Ram, which... like, for cataphracts speeds that, right?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they really do. Champion... I mean, both these units get trample damage. If you get enough champions around the cataphracts, it's not as bad as most infantry fights are.
Yeah, both are getting trampled in, right?
Yep.
UnknownPlayer is now going for that TC in the west. You wanted him to go there as well. I'm not sure that's game ending.
Done for sure.
That side base is done for, yeah. Wow, that's BZ's strength, right? The side bases. So if you take that away from him,
yeah.
I think he might be diverting to the main boys though, and ignoring the side base. Choo choo. Never mind.
So many rams, he can do both. To be honest.
Yeah. This choo choo train.
You can send like 12 rams to the main base and still have 40 for the side base. Unfortunately, UnknownPlayer is giga housed now because he's losing population space with his production buildings at the front.
Oh, true, yeah. He now has to build houses. Feels bad for the slaves. And it's not the player who's getting ram pushed, losing the pop space. Here come the cataphracts to stop the ram push. Here come more rams as well, though. Champions could hop out. Do they want to hop out? It's cataphracts after all. But I think they do want to hop out because they need to save the rams. They're not hopping out, though.
They're gonna hop out one way or another.
Yeah. Not the way you want to hop out, though.
No.
I mean, it's not, anyways, it's not where you want to hop out. Well, I mean, numbers are numbers, right? Cataphracts are still dying to the Tragina champs a bit.
Yeah. It's true, there were a lot of champions in there.
Halberdiers in there would have fared better. Halberdiers are actually cost effective against katas.
And BEC is not able to pay attention to the middle while this is happening. It's been full panic reaction to this.
Yeah, it's just all
really
stalled
nice.
out now. Rams do get taken out though.
Yeah, I think that's the last push UnknownPlayer has in him. Their food now.
I think so too.
Not a ton of gold left. Look at BEC patrolling on this relic in the south as well. That's crazy. Alright, yeah.
Well, he's got to 4 relics
relic,
almost every game so far. It's harder with the right side relic, I guess, because that's castled. But he's castling against it. He's also going there. He wants the relics. It's for monks. The monks are going. Yeah, he's really hunting relics right now.
BEC has to be a little bit careful. Okay, is queuing up more cataphracts. That's good. There's a world where if you're just making like skirms and like arbalest, this could end up bad again, but I think he's alright.
I mean, there's no Boya, so the Ava actually fine, right? And UnknownPlayer doesn't have rest for Boya because he might out the Champ Ram stuff. The Champ Rams are killing the Bombard cans though. Help Ram's better. And can we doink another? Boink.
Yeah, the Rams did actually pretty good work. I guess it was a lot of resources put into them, but...
Bombard cans all fall. UnknownPlayer doesn't really have the food eco to make a Boya switch though, but Boya switch would be good. Boya switch kind of counters everything. That's the hard unit I think for Byzantines to deal with. I mean, you have camels, but you make Boya help. What do Byzantines do against Boya help? Paladin I guess?
Yeah, I mean, you can try Onager, but you don't even get siege engineers. It's kind of rough.
Help Cataphract, says Dictate. And I'll get a rolling honor, says Space Bagel. It's very based of you. Rams on the right side castle. There's 4 traps in there. Could be a nice find for UnknownPlayer.
I'm not sure what BEC
in there and
is
3
doing
more traps
right now.
BEC always gets map control and then he slows down to collect 4 relics. And
True,
he stops doing anything
relic.
besides
That's
collecting
what's happening. Maybe you're right. Maybe that is what happens. He shifts so much focus onto the relics that everything else stalls out.
Where's the monk going for the relic heist? Here's the monk going for the southern relic heist. We also have a fight. It's converting! Let's try to convert a Boya. On the right side, ramp push has been cleared. The traps are going to the middle now. But I want to follow a little relic grabbing operation, the relic sneak in the south. So here's our hero monk. He will have to inform us what else is going on the map. Well, I'll be looking at this monk.
UnknownPlayer is dying on the right-hand side. The Trebmass is taking out the castle over there as the entirety of the Cav army is diving on this TC. They're just hacking down the TC on their own. Villagers are dying en masse. Everything's dead.
And we got the
UnknownPlayer
relic!
has lost everything.
I thought thought it would be stopped. There would be more threatening things to the Monk. The Monk's kind of easily picking up the relic, and other players
got bigger
losing
things
space.
to worry about. The market goes down.
Will the Monk make it back before the GG is called?
I don't think so. Ram push now coming in from the left, as well as more Cav. Unknown Player is down to 47 Vils. And there's only
Monk passes
Rams
the
in
Ram
the queue.
Needs to go through a castle, 3 siege workshops, then a bit of the base, but the monastery's at the back, so... Walk fast, little Monk! 32 pop. Not looking good for the Monk to race. But Unknown Player's fighting spirit might help him.
Yeah, the fighting spirit has been heavy.
Just past the wood line. 3 more racks, you can do it, 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 no! 1 more castle standing. We're fine. No! The GG is caught with the Monk 1 racks away! It was so close! 10 seconds longer and the 4th relic would have been gathered, but Be Easy in shambles wins the game with only 3 relics collected. That is not the Be Easy we know.
Was he sending a Monk to the right? No.
Not even that. Be Easy slacking. Be Easy taking it easy after winning 3 games.
Yep.
Way more res collected. I mean, Unknown Player maybe a bit underconfident at this stage. Just tried something different with the champ Ram. Think this is a matchup you want to play normally. It would have been good for Slayers, but I can understand it after 3 games.
Yeah, there were a couple moments in there, but I think just Unknown Player didn't have the answer to the cataphracts, right?
Yeah, no voice.
Really, right. Once the cataphracts came out, that was it. Yep.
Well, instead of Serengeti in the tank here, 1 more try for Unknown Player to get a point. And he will have to do it with Spanish or Franks, so probably with the Spanish. And Be Easy still has Moguls and Bengalis. Holy crap. That's gotta be very hard for Unknown Player.
Am I crazy for saying... Well, I kind of feel like it's Mongols here. And we don't pick our first overall choice. Is that crazy?
I would say yes, because Spanish are actually quite decent with Mongols. I remember Nili and Andy playing that and agreeing that's a Civ win for Spanish.
I guess just overwhelm with Halb and then have the conks and stuff behind. Is that the game plan?
Paladin raids are pretty good against Mongols. They're slow. You have some...
Yeah, true. Fully upgraded Paladin.
Just help. Pala help with the Spanish. And then just be fast and deny the Mongols their eco. And got Paladin with decent siege as well. It's just a lot of Paladins, really. And then something against the chemists.
Maybe Bengalis is just better, even though it's not my favorite map for the Bengalis.
And Bengalis, I think, has a really good time against both Spanish and Franks. So I would go Bengalis, and for Unknown Player, I would go Spanish because they're a bit better than Franks.
Yeah, I think it's Spanish, not Franks. I'll stick with Mongols just because that's what I said first.
Let's see. I mean, Mongols are good on the map, right? I think map-wise, Mongols make more sense. Oh, well, chance for Unknown Player, in my opinion. And a point for Lucky Calms.
Wow, okay. Guess I wasn't crazy, or else if I'm crazy, Be Easy is also crazy. So
yeah, I mean crazy. I wouldn't say it's crazy.
It's a little crazy to not choose your first overall draft pick in a set.
Unknown Player, you need to DM people and you need to have a little bit more patience. You host, why is nobody playing me? And then 1 minute later you're somewhere else. So that's not really how you find practice partners. I'm at 2 seconds.
I am also at 2 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go! Into the final match. Unknown Player on the Spanish starting racks. No rush. I understand the thought, obviously. You think about Camels, and the easy is going Stables, and can now open Step Lancer, because it is a hell video opening for the Spanish. And I think that's great news for Mongols.
Yeah, it's tough to think of if you're not super well versed. You don't think of Spanish as like a rushy civ, but in DM with the build speed and everything against the Mongols that don't have that, you should want to take the initiative, even if it's just a couple of Paladin out first, right?
Yeah, I mean, Spanish is one of the fastest civs in DM, like after kind of Goth humans. So it can be very impressive early.
Well,
you kind of need to do that with Mongols, right, to contain them. Camel opening, well,
camel opening for
maybe easy didn't check the build order for UnknownPlayer. It's really hard to like adapt your build on production.
I was expecting the Paladin. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Well, these camels could still find some value. Villagers are pretty far away.
Cav Archer is interesting. He wants to go on the aggressive. Oh, I mean, that gets a reg start makes sense, but you wouldn't usually expect him in the matchup. Because normally Mongols just want to survive and get to their stronger army then.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to rush to Mangadai usually, rather than stopping out at Cav Archers.
Maxi says it's a donk civ.
I mind it.
I wouldn't mind seeing them.
That's true. It is a donk civ. We've seen them a couple times this tournament already, so viable.
Frost did some donks, right?
Yep.
Never do your unit choices by watching Frost, but in that case, do. Easy taking map control, castles everywhere. UnknownPlayer opting for a very slow Spanish start.
Yeah,
just don't see them in the mid game, right? Mid game, Mongol Siege, Mangadai. We're not getting any Siege or any Mangadai out from the easy though, which is a choice. Oh, Doc, let's go! Spanish Cannon non Serengeti! Yep. Oh lord, that's great.
There are a lot of pawns on Serengeti. So theoretically, you can cover quite a bit of the map with Cannon.
Hybrid map, Spanish pick on a hybrid map. Very strong.
Not the best fight for these camels, but maybe there's just enough of them.
Where's the Mangadai? Where's the Siege be easy? Why are Mongols playing Camel Cav Archer? This is the weirdest Mongol combo shit in a bit. I mean, he stopped making Camels, which is good, but he hasn't started making Mangadai or Siege yet. UnknownPlayer will hold here. Is he making cannon gains? He is making cannon gains. Sadly, they don't reach anything because UnknownPlayer PZ's on that hill there.
Once these SO and Trebs roll forward, that Cannon Galleon's gonna come real good.
Are the SO finally? Where are the workshops? Oh, the workshops are here. He made his workshops forward, which delayed the workshops. I guess he just forgot to do mainly, but with Mongols, you don't need to make them forward. You have got Ferrari Siege. They can get to the front themselves for once.
He is really going crazy with the forward siege workshops. They're all over the map.
I mean,
they're on the left.
Spamming buildings on the map is actually always good, right? It's annoying for the opponent to take them out. It gives you time.
Cannon Galleons could do pretty good damage against the Cav Archers here. Here comes the SO. Please notice the SO.
Well, they fight each other. Cannegans take out some SO too.
Okay, there we go.
But the Cannegans, one survives. Alright, Cannegans beat SO.
That's true.
Now it's Mangadai instead of CA coming out for BEZ. There's a lot more map control, but he needs to go past those Cannegans. Maybe he should just attack somewhere else, BEZ, not where the Cannegans are.
Underneath the castles as well.
He's using Cav Archers to kill the Cannegans when he could use Mangadai. Mangadai actually get bonus damage against Cannegans because they're siege. Cav Archers don't.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Not against other ships, but against Cannegans.
I did not know that. I assumed they just have the ship armor class.
Yeah. Unknown Type 60, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the siege.
I have no
It says
idea.
Gunpowder, it says they have Pierce Armor and Ship Armor class and Unknown Type 60 Armor class. Maybe I'm still right.
Huh. Yeah, maybe that's what that is. I don't know.
But Mangudai aren't firing on the ship, so we can't test it. And here comes
Darn.
the big siege Mangudai push for Be Easy.
Yeah.
And if Mongols get to that stage, it is almost impossible to stop them. Unless you're good SO-Civ yourself. And so Be Easy will get the clean sweep here against Unlucky Player. What the armor class is long range warship?
To be honest. Long range warship.
Do Mangudai have bonus damage against long range warship? Is the question then. What's Telesocracy armors? Ah. So Mangudai don't have bonus damage against them? I was wrong?
Well, they switched up all the armor classes on water for the new Telesocracy, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that was all in the base game though, because there wasn't an extra patch, right? But maybe Capture HJ has them.
Yeah.
In case you spectate that patch. Well, the traps are lagging behind and the Rams have died, so UnknownPlayer stays alive once more, but he is housed.
Might not be for long. He's losing a lot of villagers on the left. But I guess he's losing more castles to the ram, this one speedy siege ram.
Cast can probably take it out. The army's around now. Yeah, it focused on the ram though. I think the ram should die.
No housing issues anyway with what's going on behind this. Still stack on the left, okay. Oh my god, the Vills are all going to that castle straight past the Mangudai.
Oh, big shots on the Kongs. Oh lord, attack round perfectly into them. Great attack round by Be Easy to celebrate his clean victory against UnknownPlayer, and Be Easy with those 6 points is probably looking hot in the standings. We will take a look at them in just a second. Be Easy looking really, really strong in this one.
Has Be Easy played